Good morning, everyone. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's begin. First up, historic covered bridge damaged after hit from truck. Let's take a listen to the video from WMUR News 9.
I personally have been on a quest to figure out what I want to do with my life. And I've done some really cool things, but coming here and being a part of this program,
pieces of wood are part of what remain after a box truck took out several knee braces on the Cornish-Windsor covered bridge. Police say the truck driver from Nashua, New Hampshire was following his GPS and did not notice the bridge's height restrictions.
And when he came to the bridge, and he got to this end of the bridge, he moved over from this middle of the bridge and he wiped out 12 knee braces. Completely wiped them out.
The bridge has a posted clearance of 9 feet 2 inches. The 12-foot 7-inch tall truck entered the bridge and drove down the center, clearing the trusses, but moved over for an oncoming car, and that's when the damage was done.
There was debris scattered all over the place, and police stopped him, and he couldn't go any further because the bridge down there is lower.
The bridge was closed for 3 hours while crews inspected it and cleaned up the mess. After checking out the truck for damage, they helped guide it back through to where it all started. Police estimate the repairs will cost thousands of dollars, and transportation officials have this warning for drivers.
When you see the signs here that says 9.2 and a weight limit of 10 tons, those actually tell you don't drive your truck across the bridge.
Now, NHDOT will be back out here in a couple weeks to replace those damaged knee braces. And as for the driver, he was cited for disobeying traffic control devices, and more charges may be pending. In Cornish, Matt Layton, NBC5 News.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. Patriots owner Robert Kraft pays respect to fallen Weymouth officer. Let's take a listen to the video from WCVB Boston. Okay, and there was video of Robert Kraft paying his respects. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft was one of the first to stop by the Weymouth Police Department to offer his condolence, and Thursday he paid his respects to fallen Sergeant Michael Chesney. Domestic violence advocates speak out following deadly Lewiston stabbing. Let's take a listen to the video from WMTW News 8 Maine.
Very proud of this company, very proud of what I do and what we do here as a team. It dates back to Maine heritage and working hard, and we have a lot of really good people ready to go and willing to do anything and hard work.
We're never going to end domestic violence as long as we believe that somehow tragedies would have been prevented by victims getting out of the way faster.
A strong message: don't blame the victim. Local anti-domestic violence advocates say the key to stopping these crimes is addressing the behavior of those who wish to harm.
We have to be really present in our society and make sure that we're holding offenders of violence accountable.
Advocates against violence hope a new state law passed this spring will help their efforts. It's called Amy's Law and gives judges the option to sentence someone convicted of murder to life in prison if it's a domestic violence case. Amy's Law could have applied to Albert Flick had it been in place when he killed his wife in 1979.
There are some people who shouldn't be on the street. They should be in jail. They should be in prison.
It's also a matter of understanding why people act out in the first place.
Really trying to pay attention to what perpetrators of violence are doing, what tactics they're using to assert power and control over another person.
But for advocates, the bottom line is making clear the difference between right and wrong.
If you're abusive, you need to stop it. If you're a victim, you have the right to expect help and safety.
Todd Ketterett with that report for us. Now, he also reached out to Lewiston police, who say they handle everything on a case-by-case basis. They say, unfortunately, sometimes their hands are tied, but they always try to connect people with the right resources.
Okay, and there you go on that video and that report. U.S. features suggest a negative open ahead of earnings. U.S. stock index features pointed to a negative open on Friday as investors awaited further earnings and designated news comments from President Donald Trump. Around 2:15 a.m. Eastern Time, Dow futures fell 41 points, indicating a negative open of 30.50 points. The Nasdaq and S&P 500 feature also indicated a downbeat start to their respective trading sessions. At least 11 dead, 7 injured in Missouri duck boat accident. Let's take a listen to the video from ABC News.
I know. Where do I put it? In my belly. One family, different unlimited plans, starting at $40 per line. The network you deserve.
Okay, that was video footage taken at the scene. A duck boat accident in Missouri has killed at least 11 people, injured 7, and left at least 5 people missing, Stone County Sheriff Doug Radar said. And that did it for the Riley King Newscast, right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you back here later on today for another newscast. And I'll have a news report coming up in a little bit. Goodbye, everyone.